place where you have over 250 ethnic nationalities or tribes and all that all fused together with over 500 languages. So people could say they want to leave. So they criminalized it. They do not want to have the conversation around it. But here is something that people like us believe will help. And what is that? We have figured out that it is a consensus among the criminal APC, Egbekegbe, to prevent the promotion or encouragement of discussing nationalistic ideas of the nations within Nigeria. So since that is like a consensus among them, so whenever any of these, either the Biafrans or the Yorubas are being killed, their elite in that government will look away. So why the obedient? It is not because the obedient as a movement on its own is not capable of bringing down the establishment in Nigeria. But they need something to motivate them. If, according to them, their motivation is that they want a better Nigeria, which they won't get. Don't forget that you will never get that. But there is something that could happen. I have seen the overconfidence of the ruiners of Nigeria, apart from their consensus, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, and all others from other tribes in Nigeria. It is a consensus that this contraption is working for them, not for you, and it must remain. Anybody from their own tribe or ethnic nationality that rises to discuss or demand for referendum must be cut down, or else their own share of the Nigeria's largesse will be revoked. So therefore, they are all united against us. Okay? So they have become so overconfident that nobody. And with that, the impunity to do whatever they want at any time. If you demand for revolution, they will lock you up. And supposed reasonable people will look away because you are a threat to the establishment. If you demand for referendum or have you like Nnamdi Kanu and others, you will be hunted down, killed, or jailed. And all of them from the Igbo land and the rest of them will look away. So why the obedient again? They are convinced that they can have a better Nigeria by taking on the establishment. The establishment who believes that they have conquered everyone and bought those that could be bought. So if they have those who believe that they could actually neutralize them and end them, like some of you want it to be, why not give them their support? I mean, just give them the voice. Okay? Because this is what will happen. That the obedient have the capacity to ensure that this entire corrupt system is brought down. It's plausible. Just like many other groups that also want this to happen. Okay? Their own is more plausible. And if they can help destroy this hegemony, if they can break the entire contraption and by helping the criminals who have become so powerful in their heads that impunity has become the law. If this group of young and old Nigerians who believe they could take on the establishment, if they succeed, they would have helped us destroy what could have, what would need at least war or even civil war to destroy. But we know the destruction is not going to come. It's not going to come that cheap. So other things will happen after. I'm not a prophet, but I encourage you that even if you don't believe them or support them in any way, do not be against them. Because if you know what a threat they are So Tifnumbu and his agenda, nobody saw this coming. Don't forget. They want them gone and gone. Don't help them make them gone. Okay? Help amplify their voices. Help prove to them that they are doing the right thing. Because they are. Okay? And they are doing it for free. So let's help Tifnumbu's government and then a regime and the rest of them to get them mad. Because they will get you mad. When you become that mad, I want to be on the side as well, guiding your hunger by telling you the only best Nigeria, the only better Nigeria that you can get is a broken Nigeria. They have to break it up to save our lives. So I'll be on the side. I don't want to convince you. I just want you to pay attention. And then whatever it is will convince you. Sorry. I am sorry that so many of you were trying to get through. You couldn't, simply because I kept talking and talking. Now the line is opened. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a quick look as well of those of us who have indeed responded. And I want to say thank you to you. Yes, we have a little bit, we have reduced a little bit, especially on the YouTube. So you are currently around 1,500 of us. And yeah, you're almost 1,000 of you who have actually paid their offering. So thank you for responding. I bet others will join in the long run, okay? So may I quickly take a tea break? I am still taking calls, and I could still speak to you tonight. So I will be back in a minute. Please don't go anywhere yet.
Glorify your name to the call, owner of the day, owner of the beginning and the head. I glorify your name to the call, Father of the glory. There is nobody that can share the glory with you. You are beginning of the glory, you are everlasting glory. You are glorify your name to the call. Glorify your name to the call, owner of the day, owner of the beginning and the head. I glorify.
What shall I say unto the Lord?
Yes, Lord.
All I have to say,
Thank you, Lord.
thank
shall I
you,
say?
Lord.
Thank you,
Thank you. Thank you for that. Again, my line is free. And for those of you who have been trying to get through, that I had to put you on, I had to put you on hold. I believe the line is now opened, and I hope your call comes through tonight. If you are still interested in, adding your own voice to this, okay? So thank you so much to everyone. Once again, it's been an interesting evening, by the way, okay? At least for me, I don't know about you. And I think it should for you too. Now look at me. If you are a member of Yoruba Union, Ìgbìmọ̀ Májẹ̀kóbàjẹ́ Ilẹ̀ Yoruba, at least we know ourselves, right? Great. I am going to post in the comment section, right? I'm going to post the link to the Yoruba Union's Telegram group. I hope you find your way in there. So we are expecting our, the first of our Yoruba Union conference, we call it. And it's going to take place here in Glasgow in August. Again, all of you, those of you who are in America, you better start buying your own ticket because there is going to be an announcement on this. So we are going to have a Yoruba Union conference in Glasgow from the 23rd of August to the 25th of August. So it's going to be a 3-day sort of event. And I hope that you are able to make it down. So in the next couple of days, when the leadership of the union finally decide on some certain things, right, I will announce it here. And I will also announce how to book your own place at the event from wherever you are coming from all over the world. So to those of us in the UK, I think the slot is going to be somewhere around 120 tickets. Now, this ticket is going to be priced tickets, which is also going to go into organizing days as it should be. So I hope to those of you who have heard this not for the first time, count this as an update. We will meet here in Glasgow later this year. And I hope I'll see you. So when the whole thing is ready, and then Eventbrite sort of a ticketing system is going to be made available, and you should book yours. So once the 120 seats or tickets gone, then that will be us getting ourselves ready, booking our hotels and booking every other thing. You can come and spend your summer in Glasgow. Come and spend it with me if you have that chance. Ask for that space at work. Our theme, which is still being fine-tuned, is going to be Omo Yoruba Edide. Write that down. That is going to be the theme for the summit, Igbimo Majekubaje Ile Yoruba. Having our first meeting, first conference, a 3-day conference rather. So, and it's going to be Omo Yoruba Edide, among other things. So we will be discussing the insecurity in Yoruba land. What should be done, not what can be done, what must be done, as well as discussing the merits of Yoruba self-determination, the autonomy of the Yoruba people that we got in 1957 should be reinstated, restored as the first step towards an independent Yoruba nation. So we want people, not just people, we want a lot of us who are passionate about what is going on in Yoruba land to join us. And once this whole thing is finally put together and we go public, we would also love to see some of you who kind of believe in this ideology too, to join us. And then I'll keep the rest to myself. Because if I have to say how it's going to be, I'll be speaking just for myself. Even though I am the convener, I still have a lot of all these beautiful souls working on this before a decision will be made. So thank you. And we'll say thank you. I think all of us should go to bed now. Yeah, since we have already had a break in the phone calls. So maybe we should just call it a night. Thank you so much for your time and the time you spend with me here almost every night. I will see you again, and that will be tomorrow. And to every contributor and all of you who have been really, really engaging yourselves right there, I have done my part. Now that you know better, I hope you will do better in your endeavors. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun
àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náídì nọ́mbà wán.
bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Náídì nọ́mbà wán.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náídì nọ́mbà wán.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Náídì nọ́mbà wán.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Náídì nọ́mbà wán.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Náídì nọ́mbà wán.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Náídì nọ́mbà wán.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni.